Mary Beth and I set sail in April on the Norwegian Joy from Seattle for a 9-night Alaska cruise. Joined by our friends Anna and Jose, this was the first trip to Alaska for most of us. The first trip for the Joy, and among the earliest trip of any ship for the 2025 Alaska cruising season. Come along with us and share the highlights of our beautiful trip. The Norwegian Joy comes into Seattle Harbor, ready for our adventure to go to Alaska. Taking the bags to Pier 66 to check in. Loading up the ship here in Seattle. Arrival was a little bit late into port, so they are busting tail to get everything on board. All this food is being loaded. I'm pretty hungry. I'm looking forward to lunch. The ship was a couple hours late, so loading up took quite a while. But we got through the lines, and they handled us very fast, all things considered. Things were moving pretty quickly until we got word that the Coast Guard had shut down boarding for some reason. Jose walking the plank.
Department. Open your mouth. Engine oil. Yeah. Everybody get the garlic. Garlic. Good for your heart, but not for your brain. Yeah. You know why? Because every breath you take, every move you make, everyone you break, steps you make, I've been
watching you.
After a day at sea, Ketchikan was our first Alaskan port. Formerly focused on salmon fishing and timber, today it largely survives on tourism. Norwegian docks 8 miles north at Ward Cove, and the early morning bus queue to downtown was slow.
Off the dock in Ketchikan. Parked next to us is the Norwegian Encore. She's ready to roll. Juneau has 30,000 residents and is the largest port on our trip. It is certainly the most isolated state capital in the U.S. without any access via road. Juneau has a diversified economy and offers creature comforts like the smallest Costco anywhere that are the envy of those Alaskans living in smaller towns. We ended up renting a car for the day, and we highly recommend that approach to see the sights. Ship is slowly coming into the port of Juneau. Looking at Douglas Island, there's the Gastineau Channel Bridge and the federal building in the distance. We'll be docked in just a minute.
Have a great day. Water.
Switching sides and everything that they believe in. When you're running down my country, you're walking on fire inside me. Walking on fire, dying deep.
Skagway was the starting off point for the gold rush of 1896. About 100,000 headed for the gold fields across the Canadian border, but only about 30,000 completed the arduous trek. Today, Skagway is a very small town, but filled with original wooden buildings.
Heading up the gangway in Skagway. Amazingly impressive vista. So bleak, cold looking. The Gold Rush era houses, buildings, and the wooden sidewalks make it quite an attractive place to walk around. Glacier Bay National Park is renowned for having over 1,000 glaciers, but only 7 are tidewater glaciers where parts break off into the ocean. Park Service personnel board the ship as you enter Glacier Bay and provide commentary on the sights over the loudspeaker as you pass the amazing glaciers and wildlife. Our first glacier in Glacier Bay.
Did you see that, or did you hear that? A glacier
Yeah.
calved right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just want to make sure I wasn't hearing.
No.
Tall glacier would have been peeking out, while the rest were covered in ice, which eventually gave them this rounded appearance. Glacial ice is incredibly powerful and has the ability to carve and shape mountains as it moves past. Think of glaciers like a cheese grater or sandpaper. As glaciers move, they scrape the rocky mountains and can change their shape and appearance. These mountains used to have jagged peaks, but they were eroded away as the Great Glacier moved over them, leaving them looking the way they do now. All of the rock scraped off the mountains is ground up more.
On Channel 9, I think this woman, her eyes are set so far.
Icy Strait Point is the site of a former fish cannery developed by Norwegian Cruise Lines and the nearby village of Juneau into a tourist stop. It is sort of like the cruise line owned private islands found in the Caribbean, but without the pina coladas.
Looking at us, people. Okay, put on a show.
What?
Sitka was the original Russian capital, founded around 1800. Tourism is important, but it has a flourishing fishing and crabbing economy too. A bus was required for this port, but there were no issues getting downtown.
Here we are at the dock in Sitka, our last Alaskan port. The container barge is the secret to how everything gets here, since there's no roads, of course. Up the gangplank in Sitka.
Get to them. Or, I mean, yeah, they get to you, maybe it would be the better.
Here we go.
Oh, there we go.
Here comes the tail.
Yep. Oh, goodness. There's one right here, closer.
Great. That's actually what I wanted.
You want to come out? Come on.
What?
It's right ahead. Right there. Are you white?
Yeah, I see white.
Oh, that's a good one.
Cool.
Oh my goodness. That's
Right there, yeah.
Victoria is the capital of British Columbia. It is located on a large island that sits off the coast of mainland British Columbia. It's considered the most English of all Canada's cities. It's characterized by beautiful gardens, friendly people, and lovely architecture.
This is the British Columbia Ferries car ferry, perhaps heading to Port Angeles.
Now that was a gift from the Netherlands in 1967 for Canada.